What's up, YouTube? What's going on, Giants fans? It's Terrabelly, the whole effing show. Now it's time for my weekly video, not the weekly trash talk video that comes tomorrow, or maybe the day after. But today it's time for a weekly video. So the title, was I going to talk about Daves? Was I going to talk about Danny? I'm going to talk about the whole New York Giants team as an organization. Because I was targeting two specific topics. But we are one quarter done with the season. So we can talk about this first quarter of the season. So where do we start? Do we start with Coach Daves? We're going to start with Coach Daves. He did something last night that reminded me of myself and really reminded me of my best friend. I met my best friend about 3 to 4 years ago. Met my best friend. So it's somebody that I met recently in life. But it's been a good person to me. Very, very cool person. And we get along really well. Really well. This close, you're not going to know their name or who they are. But my best friend, they know who they are. Well, I think they know who they are. But Coach Daves reminds me of this person. Daniel Jones, when he threw that pick six, in that end zone, Darren Waller was wide open on the back of the end zone. Now, he had to probably throw a nice rainbow of a pass. But he had him open. And I'm sure that's what Daves looked at. Handed Danny the freaking tablet and just slammed the other tablet and just shook his head like, this fucking guy. This jerk off right here. This jerk off Daniel Jones. What a jerk off. Taking all this money out of our pockets, dude. The good thing is, well, we'll get to the good thing with Daniel Jones. So Coach Daves is not the problem. I think Kafka's a big problem. Mike Kafka might be a problem with this team and this offense. I mean, you have to work with your strengths. And I don't think he's doing that. I also believe we need to keep 3 receivers in there. Like, we need to have our 3 main receivers and have that 4th guy be alternated between Paris Campbell, Sterling Shepard, Wan'Dale Robinson. I like Wan'Dale, but I do think Isaiah, I think Hodgins, I think our draft pick, and I think Darius Slayton. I think those should be our main guys. Specifically, Hodges and Slayton should be your 1 and 2. One's more of a possession receiver. One's more of an explosive playmaker. Those are your 1 and 2s, man. I think Hyatt should be our slot receiver. And I think we need to work with that. Obviously, Darren Waller and Daniel Bellinger are very good 1 and 2 tight ends to have. Very, very good. That needs to be your foundation. I do think we need to bring another running back in. Maybe look at a Jonathan Taylor trade, because I'll be honest, I don't think Saquon Barkley should not be here next year. I know he's this great player, great playmaker, but he doesn't have the New York Giant pride. Coach Daves has the New York Giant pride. He came to this team to make us happy, to give us something to be proud of. What we've been seeing on the field is not that, guys. This is not Daves' fault, man. If it's up to Daves, we'll be kicking ass every week. In New York, it's not about the end result. It's about the effort, man. This is a tough town, and we deserve a tough team. There's something called the New York Knickerbockers, a.k.a. the New York Knicks. I don't fuck with the Knicks no more. But I tell you right now, in the 90s, the Knicks were very, very good, and they represented this town really good. They fought Michael Jordan, Reggie Miller, Alonzo Mourning. I mean, they fought. And literally, they fist fought. They didn't fuck around. They represented New York. And if it wasn't for Michael Jordan, they probably could have caught 1 or 2 championships. At least 1, if it wasn't for Michael Jordan, to be honest. And the New York Giants, I mean, you need to match that, dude. This is the energy we used to have. Even in the Canal days, you know, Kent Grant, we still had Michael Strahan. We still had Michael Barrow. You know, we had some pretty Jesse Armstead. We had guys here. We had guys, Keith Hamilton. I mean, we had players that were on the team that were legit. You know, the Giants always been a run team with a good defense. That's always been our ball. Eli Manning spoiled us. But we need to get back to running the ball, but I know it's not a running back league. But what if we make it our thing? That we don't need to follow the trends. We don't have a Pat Mahomes at quarterback. We don't. There's probably like 6, 7 really good quarterbacks. Everybody else is just a quarterback. You know, but that's for the GM to worry about. But as a fan, let's get back to Giants football, man. You know, I'm at the point, fuck Saquon. He's always on the side. Fuck him. Jonathan Taylor wants to trade. I mean, You know, the draft is coming, offseason's coming. Make a move, man. We need something here. We need something here, bros. We need something here. If you're gonna keep Saquon, we need somebody else here. We need that 1-2 punch, man. We had Tiki Barber Rondane. You know what I'm saying? Then we had Ahmad Bradshaw with Brandon Jacobs. I mean, come on, dude. We need something here, bro. This is not Giants football, bros. This is bullshit. These are turds, man. These are turds. Seriously, enough is enough. Coach Davis is not the problem, man. Mike Kafka might be a problem. That special teams coach, whatever his name is, he's a problem. He needs to go at the end of the season. I get it. Cancer survivor, I get it. I respect it. Prayers to him and his family. But a job is a job, man. You got a freaking job to do, dude. You see, I ain't got my glasses on, Mike. I'm going out like a man to make some damn money for my family. That's what I'm doing. So those guys need to get on that field and perform for their family and have some pride in their names and have some pride for this logo. That logo they wear on their helmet, that does pay the checks. That feeds their kids and feeds their families and takes care of their life. Our ticket money, our merchandise money takes care of your shit, man. So how about you do the right thing and you get out there and work hard, man. Look, we're going to get beat. Can't win every game. We're going to get outplayed sometimes. Shit, we could get outplayed all 17 games. But if you get out there and you put in a hard effort, man, you give us something to be proud of, man. The Jets are playing better than us, bro. The fucking little brother Jets are playing better than us, man. That should say something. That says a lot about them and a lot about us, to be honest. All you people that aren't out here, like, you don't understand how good you have it. And boy, oh boy, I'm looking forward to the day where I can wake up in another city as a Giants fan and know, hey, I don't have to deal with New York. Because let me tell you, one of the worst things to deal with is walking outside and taking care of business being from New York when you're a Giants fan. It's one of the worst things, man. I'm telling you, upstate, I'm talking upstate. I'm not talking about Long Island. I'm not talking about fucking Buffalo, New York. I'm talking about New York City, the 5 boroughs of death. You don't want to walk outside wearing this NYG today. You definitely don't want to walk outside with a Daniel Jones t-shirt because nobody wears jerseys, right? Only us goofballs, right? Nobody wears jerseys. You only see them on Sunday. That's the only time you see jerseys. Nobody wears jerseys out here. They don't wear that shit. That's cowboy shit. I mean, wear Cowboys gear all year round. They don't wear that shit out here. I'm the only dumbass wearing a Giants hat, but at least I get different hats. I switch it up. I got different hats to match the swag. But they don't do that shit. You know why? Because the New York Yankees put a staple out here. It's all about that fitted. It's all about that hat that represents your team, right? So everybody out here is a Yankees fan. Even people who are not Yankees fans still wear the Yankees fitted. You know, shout out to the New York Mets, the other baseball team. But the New York Yankees, they run this town. That's the only team that gets respect in this town. Everybody else, we have to earn it. But this team shouldn't have to earn it. We put in a lot of freaking work. We bring championships to this city. And we're just not cashing in anymore, man. And it's disgusting. Daniel freaking Jones, it's your turn, son. It's your turn to step to the hot seat, Danny. We only have to deal with him for one more year. Keyword, deal with him one more year. So this is what's going to be. This year's probably done. Mathematically, we can bounce back. I need to see what happens Sunday. I don't care. If we lose the next 2 games, that means stick a fork in us, man. And one reason I left this platform, guys, this specific channel, and became just a typer, is because I didn't want to be here bashing this team week in and week out. But that's what the Giants have become. How can you smile? How can you be happy? How can you celebrate? They were benching Eli Manning. We're doing this. You know who had Giant pride? Odell Beckham Jr. had Giant pride. People could say whatever they want about Odell. Odell made me proud to be a Giants fan. It's not his fault the defense gave up a bunch of points every day. You know, it's not his fault that the offense can't get going after you spend all your money on the defense to help us go. It's not his fault. And I get it. I know that playoff game in Green Bay, they all dropped the ball. I get it. But Odell had fire, man. He had fire in him. And that's something we respected in this city. And we sat here and we still watched this team every week knowing we didn't have a defense in 2015 and compete and knowing that we're probably going to lose by a field goal at the end because we can't stop a nosebleed. But at least Odell had that fire. And we had the Easy E 2-time Super Bowl MVP at quarterback with a weak-ass offensive line. Or a mediocre offensive line, because what we have now is a weak-ass offensive line. Not even going to talk about those guys. We're not even going to bring them up. But Daniel Jones, man, it's time to show up, man. You lost the city, dude. You lost the city. I tell you guys that right now. I don't care what Giants fans out there feels any type of way, guys. You can feel how you want, but up here where it matters most, in the northern New Jersey and in New York City, this is Giants town. The Giants run this town when it comes to sports. We're literally number 2 behind the Yankees when it comes to sports in this town. It's time to step it up, Dan, because you lost this city. You might have fans everywhere else, but up here, you lost us, dude. You lost us, and you need to show the fuck up, man. Because like I tell you guys, it's a different feeling when you got to wake up out here and deal with this shit, man. It's a different feeling, man, and it's not good. Because I'm telling you, when we're winning, everybody likes the Giants. But when we're losing, they're going to dig at us. Dig at us. And it's to the point where we always had fans of other teams, but we really have fans of other teams. These basketball fans that watch football now, oh, they love Pat Mahomes. They love Josh Allen. They love Joe Burrow 2 years ago. Now they're not talking about Joe Burrow. You know, and again, Joe Burrow's, you know, they're 1-3 as well. But it's just different, man. Our 1-3 is much different than everybody else's. It is, guys. It is. This is NYG. We were expected to do better than this. You know, I can understand getting blown out by 2 of the elite teams, but struggling for half a game against the Cardinals team and just losing to the Seahawks in every way possible. You know, because as great as the defense played, that big pass that they give up on the sideline to that no-name tight end, that was uncalled for. What are we going to do, guys? What the fuck are we going to do with this team? And excuse my French, but what are we going to do with this team? But back to Daniel Jones. Daniel Jones is in a state of emergency. Nobody even wants him anymore. I mean, literally, if we can trade him today, I think the majority of Giants fans would say, do it. Do it. We only need him for 1 more year. We only have to pay him this year and next year. He's not putting people in the stands. The team is putting people in the stands. The people are not really there to see Daniel Jones. They're there to see the Giants win. At least Odell put people in the stands. Daniel Jones is not putting people in the stands, dude. It's the team. So when he fails, the team fails. So Danny, wake up, son. You lost everybody's respect. And to think I was buying this guy's jersey. If I didn't lose a week 1 bet to a Cowboys fan, I would have a Daniel Jones jersey right now, guys. That would be my jersey. I don't own any of these players' jerseys. The players that's on the team, I don't own any of their jerseys. I don't want to. I don't respect anybody on this team enough. I don't like anybody on this team enough. My main guy on this team is Daniel freaking Jones. And look what he's doing. I want to get a color rush. I mean, I might as well get Kayvon Thibodeau. You know, it's another one. You know, we have him. But again, Kayvon has time. And he's solid. Kayvon has time to really become a top superstar. But it's just really crazy when you see the Seahawks rookie. That was their rookie last night. That got the pick 6. Their rookie's killing. You see the Cowboys draft Micah Parsons. He's killing. It makes you wonder, like, why can't we get a rookie and just comes out and performs right away? You know, Aaron Ross was a rookie kicking ass. Remember Aaron Ross? Cornerback Aaron Ross that we had? He was kicking ass. He made one of the biggest plays in our 2011 Super Bowl run. He stopped that behemoth, Marion Barber III. He stopped him on a big freaking play. I think it was 3rd down. Stopped him on a big play. You know, Marion Barber was a tank. And little Aaron Ross had to tackle him, and he did. It hurt him. It hurt him. But he did what he had to do. You know what I'm saying? Let's go, man. Have some giant pride, team. Have some giant pride. Daniel Jones, wake the fuck up. Stop making these mistakes. It's like when the spotlight's on him, he can't perform, dude. Enough of that shit. Put the past behind you and go forward, man. Go forward. Enough is enough. Stop being a fucking schmuck. Don't be a stupid jerk-off quarterback and get some wins, man. Get some damn wins. You got people talking about, can we get Tom Brady here? I'm like, well, we got no offensive line. Well, they'll play better for the right person. I do believe if Tom Brady was there, that offensive line would probably block a lot better. So why they're not doing it for Danny? Who knows? Who knows, guys? Giants fans, stand up. Stay strong. We're still in this. But I get it. Our team ain't shit, man. And that's this week's video, guys. That's what we're going to cover this week. Nothing else to say. Let me go make some money because this ain't it, man. This ain't it. As a Giants fan, we deserve better. We all deserve better. Each and every one of you, man. Daniel Jones, I just can't get over how disgusting I am with Daniel Jones. And guys, don't defend him, man. Don't defend that guy. You got to stick it to him. He needs to be... This is a tough town, man. Eli Manning knew that. This is a tough town. Your quarterback here, you know what you're getting into, man. Follow my Instagram, TBellyHQ. You see, if you get there quick enough before the 24-hour mark of that conclusion of that game, you'll see how I roasted this fucking team. But that's it for today, guys. It's Terrabelly, the whole effing show. See you guys tomorrow. We got the Miami Dolphins to talk about. D1 chosen, the Fin Squad Enforcer. Where you at? Where you at, boy? Where you at, D1? Holla at me, my boy. Holla at me. See, I know D1 personally. Holla at me, my boy. I got to text you my new number. Holla at me, my boy. I got to text you. I got to text Metsi. I'll give you guys my new number. But holla at me, my boy. What's up, D1? What's up? This is what you wanted. What's up, man? Holla at me. I'll see you guys tomorrow.